15 miles from downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home and going for Atlanta, Ronaldo Lopez. What do you look for here?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Coming up on the first pitch, here's George Springer.
Right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
And the home opener is underway. Right through there for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Watch Soto now. Swing and a miss. Check swing and he went. That is strike 2. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. 2 down, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Comes up empty.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Got him. Strikes out the sign to begin the game. What a start. Back at Truist Park. And the starter for Toronto, Shane Bieber. What do we have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Ball.
Stays alive. And that skips in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Drake Baldwin now at the plate. And there's a foul ball. That one fouled off.
Ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third, designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Yordan Alvarez next up for the Braves.
That's a ball.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here! He'll take a jog around the bases. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, and jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Austin Riley in the box now. Takes strike one. In the dirt, blocked. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
No, that's a ball.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Austin Riley delivers. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 3-0. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
That's a check. What do you got?
Swing. Appeal down to third. He did not go around. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Bieber with the strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Back here in Atlanta, second inning set to go.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Lopez, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He'll circle the bases. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk.
Ball, no.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Ball.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Kazuma Okamoto, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Man at first, one away.
No,
Just
inside.
missed. Swings through that one for strike 2. Quick toss to first. Back to first, and he's safe. Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Ball 1.
One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the 2nd. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Ball.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Coming home. In to score from first. And they cut the lead to 2.
Everything came together for him. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Ernie Clement stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. Man at second.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Albies starting up the middle at second, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's a native of Curacao. Right through there for a strike. In the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Mauricio Dubon now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. On the ground to the left. Fires to first in time.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. First pitch way inside, a fastball.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was the top half of the 3rd inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer.
Ball. ball.
Foul ball there. Two now. This one in the air, center field. Harris racing after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. Ripped, but it curls foul. And the 0-1. Swung on. Broken back grounder to third. On the run, throw to first.
Yeah, you're out.
Very nicely done for the out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a foul ball.
Ball outside. Inside.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. That one lifted to left. Soto under this one. Brings it in. And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Drake Baldwin. Struck out swinging his first time. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Braves.
2 down, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Yordan Alvarez.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
No, that's down.
In the air to left center. Soto on his way over. And that is that. On to the fourth. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
Well, these Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So digging in, Dalton Varsho. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And fouled off.
Ball inside.
Late with the swing there.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is a big first out. Two aboard with one out. So up next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late
swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Two aboard, 2 outs. Now, Andres Jimenez.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ground ball right side. Throw on to Olsen, and that will end the inning. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olsen.
You know, these Braves do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. And there's one down. Here's Austin Riley.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Right through there for a strike. This to third, and it stays fair. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Harris swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Riley leads off first with one away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. The 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
For the Braves, second baseman
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Next offering is fouled back. Good eye right there.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Well, these Blue Jays, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out. Didn't get under it like he would have liked. Definitely put a good swing on it.
New pitcher for the Braves, Daysbel Hernandez.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Springer lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the fifth. This one in the air, center field. Harris settles under it, and there's one away. Here's Juan Soto.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder Juan Soto.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Outside.
Inside. Ball 2. That's down and in. A slider missed. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Got him swinging. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And that one fouled off. Runner edges away at second.
That's a really good take.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. Man on second, 2 down. And that's for the swing. It's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. And time is called for a visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. First pitch
inside.
just misses. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. That clips the corner. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Up next for the Braves,
Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB guest, steps in. Struck out swinging his first time. out front for strike two. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ronald Acuna Jr. digs in now. Swings through that one for strike one. Acuna measures 6 feet even, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Ball outside.
And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Top 6. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Anthony Santander. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And he goes back. He's run up on strikes. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2.
Well, the bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Way inside, and that hit him.
Take first.
Man at first with 1 gone. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho.
Ball 1.
And a swing and a miss there. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of it.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, ready to get underway. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Number 25, Anthony Santander.
Puts a bunt down. Puts it away for the out. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. Just getting started here at Truist Park outside Atlanta.
Ball inside. Be right.
Next offering misses. 3 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker but couldn't find a zone.
Batting third, center fielder Dalton Varsho.
So digging in, Dalton Varsho. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. So up next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. Swings and misses. 1-1. Kirk, the lead runner at second. Varsho over at first with 1 away. And a big swing and a miss. That's too low. Ball 1.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone.
He goes down looking. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Here's Andres Jimenez. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Check swing. He went. And that's strike one. 2 on, 2 outs. Next offering is down low.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
And they're all loaded up.
Outside.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Oh, he hit him. And that brings home a run.
Batting 7th, right fielder.
Here's George Springer. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And that's fouled off.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Bases loaded, 2 down.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Up the middle, Albies. As they escape the bases loaded jam. Back at Truist Park. And on the mound now, Shane Bieber. What do you have on him? Stepping in, Drake Baldwin. In the air, left field. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Baldwin coming home. He'll score and they've tied it. Now the tag at second and he's out trying for 2. Matt Olson, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Soto takes it in for the out. 2 away down. Here's Austin Riley. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Jeremiah Estrada. He's in. Game with the bases empty.
Number 56, Jeremiah Estrada.
Ball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No,
really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in Atlanta, and now for the Jays, Juan Soto.
No.
Swings through that. That one just missing inside, and the count's full. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Payoff pitch. That one lifted to left. Yastrzemski takes it in for the out. One away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. On the ground to third. Riley fires to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now it's the DH, Anthony Santander. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. In the air, right field. Springer ranging back. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Check swing, no appeal, and that is ball 1. Albies batting 6th in today's lineup, and he's a native of Curacao. A little out front there as he swings through it. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Check swing, didn't go. The count now 2-2. Got him swinging. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Swing and a miss.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Olsen moving under it, and there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself. Until his next at bat.
Danny Young comes on now.
81. Danny Young.
Varsho batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That one pulled foul. Left field. Yastrzemski takes it in for the out, and there's 2 down. So up next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off. Tied up here in the early going. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back at Truist Park, now in for the Braves. Mike Yastrzemski. Brendan Little taking over on the mound,
and they felt the time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. That one ripped right center field. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that will end the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Fouled off left side.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Right through there for a strike. In the air to left center. One down. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays.
Ernie Clement.
And a foul ball. The Blue Jays yet to pick up a hit here. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Oh, that plunked him.
That hit him.
And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And the batter is George Springer. He's 0 for 1. That's outside, and it's 1-0.
Ball 2, up.
Clement leads off first with 1 away. And
Ball
another
3.
ball. Right through there for a strike. Laser could be extra bases. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice drive to the pull side right there. He didn't spin off of it.
Now on the bump, Daysbel Hernandez.
And never an easy situation coming in with. At second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Here's Juan Soto. Second and third, 1 away.
Ball 1.
Here's a 1-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Fly ball down the line. Acuna on the run. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got it swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Ball 2.
That one misses. Ball 3.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here in Atlanta, so here's the Braves designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.